I've been in aviation for 50 years, and what I'm about to tell you will change how you fly forever. Forget everything you think you know about airports. This isn't just about dusty regulations. It's about the hidden moves that seasoned travelers use to glide through the system, saving hundreds of dollars and countless headaches. Most passengers aren't privy to these insider secrets. And frankly, airports profit millions from that lack of knowledge. I've seen it play out countless times, like with Emily, a 50-something real estate agent from Atlanta, who thought her luggage was just a little over the limit before her flight even left. She ended up paying a hefty extra fee right there at the check-in counter, kicking off her business trip with an unexpected $25 hit to her wallet because she didn't know the exact weight restriction or how to subtly redistribute items. Knowing these simple tricks can make all the difference, transforming your travel from stressful to streamlined. First up, let's talk about your golden ticket to speed, TSA PreCheck. Did you know your TSA PreCheck can actually slow you down if you're not careful? It's true. I saw it happen to Thomas, a 38-year-old financial analyst from Denver, flying out of Dallas-Fort Worth last fall. He confidently strode past the snaking main line, feeling smug, only to get stuck behind a family in the PreCheck lane who didn't understand the rules. They were pulling out laptops, removing shoes, and fumbling with liquids, effectively turning the expedited lane into a bottleneck. Because the agents were overwhelmed and not strictly enforcing the PreCheck protocols for everyone, Thomas still had to pull out his laptop and his liquids bag. That 5-minute delay, though seemingly small, meant he missed his priority boarding and had to gate-check his carry-on. The problem here isn't PreCheck itself, but the misunderstanding of how it's implemented on a given day. Sometimes, due to staffing or a surge of unprepared passengers in the PreCheck line, the benefits are diluted. The secret to navigating this is simple. Always check the specific signage for that day's PreCheck lane. Look at the flow of both lines. If the regular security line looks faster, sometimes it genuinely is. Even with PreCheck, be ready to at least remove your 311 bag if there's confusion or a mixed protocol lane. Always have your boarding pass and ID out and ready. If in doubt, don't be afraid to ask an agent directly, "Is this a full PreCheck lane or a hybrid line today?" That question alone can save you crucial minutes. That was just the start. The next tip about what's really considered a liquid will shock you, and it trips up thousands of travelers every single day. Most people think they know the 311 rule, right? 3.4-ounce containers, 1 quart-sized bag, 1 bag per passenger. Simple enough. But I promise you, you're probably making at least one mistake that's costing you precious time at the security checkpoint. Just ask Eleanor, a 52-year-old teacher from Portland, flying to visit her grandkids in Orlando last summer. She had her liquids in a clear, quart-sized bag, meticulously measured and labeled. She felt completely prepared. But at security, they pulled out her stick deodorant, her lip balm, and her almost empty tube of hand cream. Each item, no matter how small, has to fit inside that single quart bag, and certain solids with a gel or creamy consistency can still be flagged if they look suspicious on the X-ray. She almost missed her flight because of a heated argument over a tiny stick of sunscreen, which she insisted was a solid. The core problem is that TSA agents have a lot of discretion, and anything that can be spread, sprayed, pumped, or poured is subject to the rule. That includes things like soft cheeses, peanut butter, and even some makeup products you might consider solid. The simple solution is this: convert to solids wherever possible. Think shampoo bars, toothpaste tablets, solid stick sunscreen, and powdered makeup. For anything borderline, assume it's a liquid and make absolutely sure it fits comfortably within your single, clear, quart-sized bag. Always have one clear, quart-sized bag ready and easily accessible, and only put what's strictly necessary in it. This proactive approach eliminates any ambiguity and prevents those frustrating delays. Speaking of bags, wait until you hear the secret of your personal item. It's your ultimate survival kit, and you're probably underutilizing it in a big way. Most travelers see their personal item as an afterthought. A tiny purse, a small laptop bag that barely holds anything. Big mistake. Your personal item is your most powerful weapon against flight delays, discomfort, and unexpected travel hiccups. Let me tell you about Robert, a 45-year-old marketing consultant from Chicago on a business trip to San Francisco a few months ago. His main carry-on was safely tucked away in the overhead bin. A sudden, unexpected weather delay meant his flight sat on the tarmac for 3 excruciating hours. All he had in his personal item, a slim briefcase, was his laptop and a single granola bar. No water, no extra layers, no charging cable for his dying phone, and no book to pass the time. He arrived dehydrated, frustrated, and completely unprepared for his important meeting, realizing too late he'd wasted valuable personal item space. The secret? A full-size backpack, within typical airline dimensions, usually around 18 inches by 14 inches by 8 inches, is your absolute secret weapon. This bag is designed to fit under the seat in front of you, giving you immediate access to essentials. Pack a change of clothes, any essential medications you might need, a reusable water bottle, empty through security, then fill it up at a fountain or restaurant once you're airside. All your chargers, noise-canceling headphones, a solid snack, and critical documents like your passport or hotel confirmation. Think of it as your if everything else goes wrong bag, your emergency kit for the unexpected. If an airline agent asks about its size at check-in, simply state, "This is my personal item. It fits perfectly under the seat in front of me." Okay, we've talked bags and what goes inside them. Now let's talk about what you're wearing, because your outfit choices can save you a ton of hassle at security, or, believe me, create it. Do you know what's the first thing I notice about a stressed-out traveler at security? Their clothes. It's not about fashion or making a statement. It's about making smart, efficient choices that save you time and discomfort. Take Patricia, a 62-year-old retired librarian from Seattle, flying home from a family reunion in Boston last spring. She wore her favorite pair of jeans with a heavy, metallic belt and stylish but clunky lace-up boots. She also had on an elaborate silver necklace, a gift from her sister. At security, she had to fumble with her belt buckle, unlace her boots, and then her necklace set off the scanner, requiring a secondary check. She felt flustered, holding up the line, and struggled to put everything back on, especially with a mild ache in her knee. It was a completely avoidable situation that added unnecessary stress. The simple solution here is to prioritize comfort and efficiency as your best allies. Opt for stretchy pants, comfortable travel trousers, or even leggings. Wear slip-on sneakers or flats that are easy to take off and put back on. Avoid belts if possible, or choose one with a non-metallic buckle. Keep jewelry minimal and easy to remove if you know it's a scanner trigger. Layers are also key for temperature changes on planes or in airports, allowing you to easily adjust. Tell yourself this mantra before you get dressed for your flight: comfort over couture. Making these small, conscious decisions about your attire can significantly smooth your path through security. That's it for Chapter 1. You've just learned how to master TSA PreCheck, conquer the 311 rule, turn your personal item into a powerhouse, and dress for success at the security checkpoint. But don't go anywhere.
Chapter 2 is where we dive into how to save a fortune on hidden airport fees, unlock secret lounge access without paying top dollar, and keep your phone your best travel friend with tips that'll surprise you. And the very next tip will absolutely change how you think about airport water forever, saving you $5, $6, even $7 per bottle. All right, you've mastered security and you're gliding through the checkpoint like a seasoned pro. But now, let's talk about money and power, and how the device in your pocket can become your ultimate co-pilot. I'm going to show you how to outsmart those airport traps, keep your wallet full, and arrive at your destination feeling like an absolute champion. No more unnecessary stress, no more wasted cash, just smart, savvy travel. 5. The water wallet. Hydration hacks. Paying $5 for a tiny bottle of water at the airport? That's not just overpriced. It's practically throwing money away, especially when staying hydrated is crucial for comfortable travel. I've seen too many people miss the simplest, completely free secret to quenching their thirst after security. Just last month, I watched Robert, a 30-year-old software engineer from Austin, Texas, grab a large bottle of sparkling water after going through TSA in Atlanta. He figured it was a small price for convenience, a necessary evil, especially when facing a 3-hour layover. But by the time he added a coffee and a small snack to his purchase, his total came to nearly $18. He knew he was being fleeced, his face showing a mix of frustration and resignation, but he felt he had no other choice. The secret? Always, and I mean always, bring an empty, reusable thermos or water bottle with you. Once you're through security, past those scanners, you'll find that most major U.S. airports have numerous free water filling stations. These aren't hidden. You just need to know to look for them. They're often near restrooms, food courts, or even sometimes right by the gates. Don't be shy about asking airport staff either. A polite, "Excuse me, where's the nearest water filling station?" can save you a bundle. You can even often get free tap water from airport restaurants and coffee shops without buying anything, as long as you ask nicely. This one simple habit can easily save you $50 or more on a round trip. Speaking of money, have you ever landed in a new country and instantly felt ripped off by the exchange rate before you even left the terminal? My next tip will save you hundreds. 6. Digital dollars. Beating currency exchange traps. Let's be honest. Airport currency exchange booths are practically legal daylight robbery. They prey on the hurried and the uninformed, slapping on exorbitant fees and offering terrible rates. I've watched countless travelers unknowingly lose a significant chunk of their vacation budget before they even step foot out of the terminal. Take Emily, for example. She's a 28-year-old freelance artist from New York City.
and she was flying to London for an art exhibit. Excited for her trip, she exchanged $300 at John F. Kennedy International Airport for British pounds. When she saw the amount she received, her jaw dropped. She ended up with significantly less than what online currency converters had shown just hours before. She felt foolish, realizing the hidden fees and poor exchange rates had already eaten into her travel funds before she even boarded her flight. It's a common mistake, born out of convenience and a lack of awareness. The real secret to smart currency exchange is simple. Rely almost exclusively on digital payment methods.
Use Apple Pay, Google Pay, or a credit or debit card that boasts no foreign transaction fees. Many modern banks offer these cards specifically for travelers. For those times when you absolutely need local cash, completely bypass the airport exchange booths. Instead, use a debit card from your established bank to withdraw local currency from an ATM inside a secure, reputable bank branch at your destination. You'll find these easily in most city centers. Always, and this is crucial, decline the ATM's dynamic currency conversion. This is a sneaky trick where the ATM offers to convert the currency for you, but at a much worse rate than your bank would provide. By following this advice, you'll keep more of your hard-earned money where it belongs, in your pocket. Okay, cash is sorted. Now, let's talk about the powerful device that's probably in your pocket right now. Because your smartphone isn't just for scrolling through social media, it's your ultimate travel secret weapon. 7. Your phone, the ultimate travel co-pilot. Think your phone is just for snapping selfies or playing games during a delay? Think again. For a seasoned traveler like myself, it's the most powerful, versatile tool in your arsenal, and frankly, most people aren't using it to its full potential. Consider Kevin, a 55-year-old real estate agent from Miami, who was flying to Los Angeles for an important client meeting. His flight kept changing gates, and he was relying solely on the overhead airport monitors, assuming they were the most reliable source of information. When the final, critical gate change was announced just 15 minutes before boarding, he found himself rushing across the terminal. But then, disaster struck. His phone, which he hadn't charged properly, died. He missed the real-time update on his airline's app, ran to the wrong gate, and almost missed his flight altogether, arriving flustered and out of breath. He felt utterly helpless without his digital lifeline, realizing just how much he relied on it when it failed him. The true secret to making your phone your best travel companion lies in preparation and smart usage. Before you even leave home, download your airline's official app. Then, add an independent flight tracking app like FlightAware or FlightStats to cross-reference information. These often update faster than the airport monitors. For international travel, look into getting an eSIM. It's a digital SIM card that offers instant, affordable connectivity without needing to swap physical cards or hunt for local providers. Crucially, have your boarding pass saved to your phone's digital wallet and take a screenshot as a backup. Always, always carry a portable power bank, fully charged, so you're never caught with a dead battery. Your phone, properly equipped, becomes your real-time gate agent, navigator, and information hub. You've got your phone ready. Now, about that suitcase, are you sure it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg at check-in? My next tip tackles the baggage fee nightmare head-on. 8. Outsmarting baggage fees and weight worries. Baggage fees.
For many travelers, they're the bane of existence, a hidden cost that can turn a budget trip into an expensive headache. But what if I told you there are simple ways to almost guarantee you'll never pay an overweight fee again? And it starts long before you even step foot in the airport. Maria, a 40-year-old small business owner from Phoenix, Arizona, was flying from Detroit to visit her sister. To save money, they decided to share one checked bag, thinking it would easily meet the weight limits. At the airline counter, the agent scanned their bag, and a small smirk appeared on her face. 55 pounds. 5 pounds over the standard 50-pound limit. $100 overweight fee, Maria argued, frustrated, explaining they were just 5 pounds over. But the rule was firm. She felt angry and defeated, knowing that if she had simply redistributed a few items to her carry-on, she could have avoided that massive, completely avoidable penalty. The secret to avoiding these frustrating fees is preparation and a small, smart investment. First, invest in a small, portable luggage scale. You can find excellent ones for about $10 to $15. Weigh your bags at home before you leave for the airport and make sure they're well under the limit. If you find yourself close to the weight limit, immediately redistribute items to your personal item or carry-on. Remember, airlines often have different weight limits for carry-ons and checked bags. Also, always double-check your specific airline's dimensions and weight limits for all bags on their website. These can change.
And here's a pro tip. A lightweight suitcase itself, one that weighs under 8 pounds empty, buys you extra precious pounds for your belongings. Okay, that's your bags sorted, saving you potential hundreds. But what about your stomach? My final tip will keep you fueled, happy, and save you from those terrible airplane meals. You'll thank me later. 9. The Airport Survival Meal Kit. Airplane food. Need I say more? Often bland, expensive, and rarely satisfying. And airport food? It's usually overpriced, frequently unhealthy, and designed to leave you hungry again within an hour or two. But expert travelers? We bring our own gourmet experience to the terminal. Let me tell you about the Thompson family. Alice and John, with their 8-year-old daughter Lily and 10-year-old son Sam from Charlotte, North Carolina, were flying cross-country to Denver. After a busy, rushed morning, they grabbed some greasy fast food at the airport, thinking it would hold them over. 2 hours into their flight, the kids were cranky and complaining of hunger again, and Alice felt sluggish and bloated. They wished desperately that they had packed something fresh and satisfying instead. The simple, brilliant secret is to pack your own proper meals and snacks. Sandwiches, fresh salads, cut fruit, veggie sticks with small containers of hummus. Just make sure any liquids, like salad dressing or hummus, are under 3.4 ounces to pass security. And crackers are all perfectly allowed through TSA. Use leak-proof containers to avoid any messy surprises in your bag. Bringing a small, foldable, insulated lunch bag can keep things cool and fresh for hours. This strategy ensures you eat healthy, delicious food, save a significant amount of money, easily $40 or more for a family of 4 on a single trip, and have satisfying food on hand for unexpected delays or long flights. There you have it. 9 secrets forged from my 50 years in aviation, designed to transform your travel experience. No more stress, no more wasted money, just smooth, confident movement through any airport. Now go out there and travel smarter. Which of these tips will you try first on your next journey?
I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for even more Insider